So, hi dear Gemini, very good evening to you guys. This is Tarot Anjali, and this is a health, career, and finances reading for all the Gemini, Sun, Moon, Venus rising from today till the end of September 2025. Want to be a reader like me? You can purchase my courses. Links are given below in the description box for tarot reading course, self love course, and Ho'oponopono masterclass. For personal reading and healing sessions, check out the description box. You'll find the links below. So, let's start. Okay, Gemini, for your health, let's start. Okay, my advice or my reading is nowhere close to medical practitioner, and this is not medical advices, it's general energy check-in. Please keep that in mind and use common sense while watching the tarot readings. Okay, honey? So let's start. For your health, Gemini, let's see what we have. King of Wands, you are going to be full of energy, full of passion. You might start some kind of health regime like going to the gym, swimming, something that's going to keep you very active, and you're going to feel very passionate about your health. It's like a passion ignited kind of a thing where you are going to be like, no more this and that, no more, obstacles, no more denying my health anymore. I'm going to do something about my health. I am going to start the fitness regime from this day onwards, and I'm going to make sure I'm going to be on track. Let me have some water. So you are going to feel quite excited and passionate about your health, about starting something brand new or restarting something, some kind of taking action, some kind of let's do it, full of energy, full of vitality, full of passion. Very good. It's like I have to do it. I have to make myself like this before this year's end. The guidance here is Knight of Pentacles. Passion is very good. Fire is very good. But don't overdo. You know, stay grounded as well. So let's say, for example, you feel like, okay, I have to get back in my shape. Let's say you have to lose your weight. Do it gently. Don't do it like 3 hours of exercise one day and then another day you are going to be sick. Find a balance between this groundedness and this passionate energy of yours. And try to take it slow and steady instead of trying to do everything at once and then falling sick or something, or then getting demotivated. So try to do it slow and steady. Okay, don't overdo it. And definitely take care of your diet also. Your digestive system might get a little bit upset. When we start doing a lot of healthy things at once, our life gets a little messed up for some days. Try to do it gently. For those of you who are doing job or working for others, Knight of Wands, you might have to travel. And if you have to travel, you are going to enjoy the travel. It's going to be like a very beautiful experience for you, life-changing kind of experience for you. You are going to enjoy your job or work a lot. You are going to definitely put in a lot of effort and energy in your job thing, and you're going to be very excited like, yes, I finally got the chance. Now I'm going to show everyone how excited I am, how happy I am, and now I'm going to give my best. But a little bit of recklessness is going to be there that you have to keep a check on. When we are very happy, very excited, we tend to do stupid things that we kind of regret later on. That you have to take care of. Otherwise, just go have fun, full on. Yeah, same kind of energy for your finance, for your health. Same kind of energy for your job thing. Just settle down, stay humble, stay grounded, stay in this energy of, okay, doing things the right way. In passion, in fire, in this energy of let's do it, you might end up doing something stupid that you might not be able to handle afterwards. So again, in your job or career or area also, do whatever you feel is right for you, but in the right way. Somebody is watching you, a senior, somebody around you is watching you. These are 4 cards, and all of them are court cards. Court cards are people or personalities in tarot. So in your job or career area, somebody superior is watching you. And if you are going to make some kind of stupid mistake or silly mistake, they might not take it that much positively. So what you can do is you can connect with somebody who is senior to you to understand what you should do and what you should not do. You should know your limits. You should know the path ahead of you in this thing. Whether it's a literal travel or not, you are going to feel very excited and all pumped up about it. So try to connect with somebody who can guide you so that you are not going to be in trouble. I don't see a major trouble happening, but it can happen. So take care of that. You're very excited, Gemini. What's happening? You are like on fire. Hmm. Let's see, for those of you who are self employed or working for themselves, Queen of Swords, you are going to be like a little bit harsh. You are going to have a deadline or something, or you are going to be harsh on yourself, on people you are having some kind of partnership or collaboration with, or the people who are working under you. You are going to be quite harsh, rude, cold, and often detached. And even though you are going to be very very much focused on the outcome, it might hurt people around you the way you are going to behave. So even if things are going to be a little bit there or there, you are going to be pissed off. So basically, you are going to be on the edge of getting frustrated or angry, but to yourself, if you are like doing it yourself, or in your to your staff or something, and it's going to create a little bit of environment of not toxicity, a little bit of negativity if you are not going to be aware of what you are doing, not consciously obviously, but this might hurt people around you, or this might hurt the situation, will make it a little bit difficult to handle. Let's see the guidance for you. Why? What's wrong? What's happening? Not wrong. You're all pumped up. You're like, okay, fuck everyone and everything. I'm going to take care of my health. I'm going to take care of my career, and I will show you who I am. Okay? Chill. Four of Pentacles. See, whatever you're holding on to, whatever your stubbornness is related to your business area, you have to release it. You have to release it, and you have to relax, and you have to calm down. When we are doing anything in a pissed off kind of state of energy, we are never going to get the good results. Maybe we will, but we will not be able to enjoy it. We are not at peace. And when we are very stubborn about something, the universe goes against us, and we never get it because we are desperate. So whatever your stubbornness is, yes, regarding your business or self-employment area, you have to release that properly and be flexible and be at peace towards yourself and towards your staff and people who are working with you. Otherwise, it's going to turn into a shit show that you will not be able to manage afterwards. How many people you are going to say sorry to? How many people you are going to, make understand what why were you doing whatever you were doing? Why were you being an asshole to them? So try to relax and breathe, and then understand, and then release the stubbornness. Oh my god. Just give me a second. Okay, so try not to do that. Let's see, for those of you who are job seekers or trying to start their business or restart their business, restart their job or something. Six of Pentacles. It's like there is going to be there is going to be a lack of equal give and take of energy between you and your career dream. So either you're doing too much or you are not doing much. No, you are not doing enough to get it done. So there is some kind of balance that's missing in your job search, in your starting your business thing. So there is something that needs to be balanced in this situation so that you can get it done. Either you are overdoing it or you are not able to do it properly the way you should. That's why you might feel things are not going the way you want them to be. You might get a chance, you might get an opportunity, but it's not going to match with your vibrations. It's not going to match with your long-term goal. So I don't think you are going to take this opportunity or say yes to this one, because again, it's not going to match with your vibrations. You are going to feel like, okay, I am doing too much. Why should I take this opportunity? Or this opportunity is going to demand too much from you. You will be like, okay, I will not be able to give this much. So there is certain kind of imbalance. You might get the opportunity to start a new job or new business thing, but it's not going to match somehow with your vibrations. That you have to take care of. The guidance here is the Nine of Swords. Don't get so much anxious about when it's going to happen, why it is not happening, don't I deserve it, I think I don't have the skills, I think I don't have the power, maybe I'm missing something. You have so many of doubts and questions and anxiety regarding the situation. You are creating scenarios that are not even true. It's just not the right timing for you. Maintain your vibrations, be at peace, be relaxed. I know it's the toughest thing to do when we are anxious about something, but try to relax, try to calm down. You will get this whenever you are supposed to get it. You know, continuously keeping yourself in anxious state of mind and depressive energies are actually going to ruin it for you, and it's the process is going to be more and more delayed. So try to work on your root chakra. That's going to help you to feel stable. Root chakra and heart chakra, that will help you to balance it out and be at peace. You will get it right when you are supposed to get it, Gemini. This is not going to, like, this anxiety or stressful energies or I want it right now is not going to bring you anything good in return. In fact, it's going to delay the process more and more. So please take care of this thing. Hmm? Let's see for your finances what we have, Gemini, for this month. Eight of Pentacles. So whatever you are going to do with your finances, they will start showing you the results accordingly. If you are having a proper strategy, if you are saving enough, if you are investing wisely, you will be able to see the results in the coming future. So putting in the effort and energy in the right direction is going to give you the right kind of results when it comes to your finances. It's going to be like one day at a time kind of a thing. You will not be able to have the financial freedom in 8 days or 15 days. It's going to take time, slow and steady, right? So you will be able to see the slow improvement in your financial area, but again, you have to put in the effort and energy, and you have to keep on maintaining the investment things, the saving things, and they will start giving you good results eventually. It's like long term goal that you have to work on instead of instant gratification or short term energies, okay, that you have to take care of Gemini. Ofo, I don't know what Ofo is. For you, the guidance is the Knight of Cups. Have a stable relationship with your finances. Have a beautiful, loving relationship with your money. If you have this thinking, if you have this belief that money is evil, or money comes to those who are already rich, or I don't deserve money, or I don't deserve financial freedom, for me it's going to be very hard, very difficult, then guess what, it's going to be very hard, very difficult for you. If you are going to have a good relationship with your money, with your finances, if you are going to fall in love with the idea of having money in your life but remaining detached also at the same time, then you will be able to have a stable financial status in the coming future. It's not that difficult to maintain a healthy relationship with money. Again, work on your root chakra and your heart chakra, and maintain a healthy relationship with your finances, with your money energy, and you will be able to, have this financial flow, financial freedom in the coming future beautifully and positively. So maintain a healthy relationship with your money energy. Okay, honey? That will help you to have the kind of financial freedom that you're looking forward to have. Let me see one more final message for you guys from the angel cards. There are no angels in the sky, honey. I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but the energies are there and the messages are profound in this deck. So I'm going to give you the last message for you guys for these remaining days of September. Powerful psychic insights. You are going to have very intuitive, powerful insights regarding your finances, career, and health. Listen to that. Reflection and meditation that provides valuable information. Be at peace. I told you to meditate on your heart chakra and your root chakra. That will help you to have a beautiful connection with your money energy and with yourself too, and be at peace instead of being all passionate and let's do this, let's do that. Try to stay grounded and try to stay stable in your energies, and you will be able to enjoy this this energy of freedom, happiness, peace. Yep. So thank you so much for tuning in, Gemini. We'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye, take care, may existence bless you. Namaste.